All right, listener. Okay, so I had to delete the first one because I was like, okay, channel message, whatever. So, welcome to Spiritual God and Light. This is Hotmess. This is channel message 3, meaning what I did was I broke them down instead of trying to have an hour, excuse me, almost 2 hour reading or whatever. I'm not gonna do that, and it's not to be stubborn or anything like that. No, it's just not happening. So moving forward, I want you to get comfortable, whatever. I want this to be a safe space for you. One thing that I will always do for some of you who are like, oh, I can't stand repetitive. I can't stand repetitive stuff too, but you have to be open to newcomers. You have to be open to people who are new to their spiritual journey. Are for the most part being open to understanding themselves as an intuitive reader. Okay, we do have some inspiring intuitive readers as well as tarot readers that are in here, so no one is obligated, but no one is exempt either. So without further ado, I would recommend that you go and listen to the introduction and then Hotmess channel 1 and then Hotmess channel 2. After you read after you tap into the introduction, you choose of what channel what is pulling you. You can read all of them. Nothing is exempt here. I don't know how many channels that I'm going to do or whatever. I know that I'm not gonna see what's in the air. Our channel to the point where I have no energy. Because one thing I have been learning, I've been noticing that there has been like a specific person who has been trying to tap into my energy, even if they were to like cross boundaries, whatever they find out or whatever. When I say cross boundaries, this is someone practicing something or doing something without your permission, without your knowledge. Okay, one thing that I love about God and how the universe works and all that is, right, is when you're tapped into your intuitive, God will let you know what's that. Okay, and I think that's in exchange for allowing yourself to put God first. All right. Now, with this open space, I need you to understand that, yeah, when you put God first, sometimes it does make it feels like a hot mess because there's learning lessons with putting God first. There's tests, right? And sometimes those tests come from people who sold themselves short, and they can see your aura, they can see your light. All right. Moving forward, pertaining to Hotmess, I believe this is Hotmess channel 3. I do not have the title of what it is that I'm channeling, but for the most part, I am definitely sensing that infiltration, like someone trying to infiltrate your aura field, or someone's trying to infiltrate your blessings, or like if someone is trying to infiltrate your happiness and trying to make you come out as a miserable person or a bitter person. This is more so like, if you've never ever experienced the practice of killing people with kindness, and it's not literally killing people, it's literally killing the shadow self of the energy that's coming towards you to enslave you in misery. Okay? For some of you who are bitter, and it's a form of madness, of apologies that are way overdue. And at some point, even though that we can say verbally that we've forgiven and will never forget, somewhere deep down inside, internally, that's what it is, a parasite that's eating inside, right? And on the outside, that's why it's coming off as bitter. Things that you normally would have been interested in, you are now not interested. It's like the things that you used to like, you're not interested because of this parasite that is causing you to be bitter. All right. So, Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader, allowing this reading to bring clarity and confirmation for the listener and cross listener. As above, so below, Ashe. Now, mind you, for some of you, you can become a dedicated supporter, no more than $9.99 a month, no less than 99 cents. Or you can send your own, gift of the amount that you want via Cash App or PayPal. Also, make sure, like I said, I'm going to always say this because this is a new channel, and a closed mouth don't get fed. So that's one thing that I want to teach everyone in the community, that even though you may have said this 1,000,000 times a day, follow my channel. Just be genuine. The one thing that I'm saying is, it's a new channel, and I want you to be a part of this success as the channel grows, to know that your number counts, that sets that number of excelling and increasing. And I just want to already say thank you. So I want everyone here who you're some form of influencer, you fill in the blank of your status and your title, okay? And I know for those who have been trained in tradition, you may feel like a hot mess, right? Because it could be difficult, and it feels like not like home because you're unable to share your new journey, okay, of your practice with people you could dearly care about, right? So it's giving a little bit of a shun energy, right? Feeling like a misfit, feeling like things are not fully complete, as if your happiness is in the shadows. All right. What else? All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Also, you can send a message by clicking the link. Not the link. There's a button that says message. You can send your verbal message that way. Any negative messages will not be accepted at all. And when I say negative messages, is, someone cussing someone out, someone saying vulgar stuff that is just so inappropriate. Now, if you have a story that's a little bit out there and you need to release, explain that information before just, such and such, whatever, because we are not entertaining the energies. We are resolving the energies. We are getting rid of those energies. We are improving ourselves and others around us and those who we are connected with. Believe me, how I'm feeling right now, believe me, collectively, there are some aspects about myself that I feel like a hot mess. Okay, and it has nothing to do with hot tea or gossip or anything like that. It has to do with my own spectrums of self. Okay, it's like I have this plan so that my completion, that everything is going to be okay, so that everyone can see all of my spectrum of a prism. All the colors of my aura is to be defined, that I would never take myself to this point, or I would never treat myself so low, because sometimes we don't even know until someone someone tells us, hey, try about going about it this way. And then you're like, wow, I never knew that. You know, everyone doesn't make their dishwater the same. Some people add bleach. Some people don't they let the water run and then add bleach and then add soap. Some people don't even use bleach. Some people just throw it in the dishwasher. Some people wash their dishes by hand and then put them in the dishwasher. Okay? And that's what makes us all unique. You get what I'm saying? Some people don't, it's just like we all do things differently. And things that we are not aware of, you know, it's good to make us aware. And someone feels like a hot mess. It's like when you learn new information, it makes you feel like you don't have a place in a situation or in a place in life. It's like someone wants to be a center of attention, but they don't know how to evolve as a collective. We have the Knight of Cups. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm holding on. We have the Knight of Cups in upright. All right? You've been trained for this. This is literally being emotionally available. Someone is emotionally available. Whether that's you or someone else. But behind the scenes, it's a hot mess. I personally had experienced this a couple of days ago where I verbally said that I'm emotionally in control right now, and then an hour later I find myself in tears of getting things out that I needed to get out. And some of the things that I needed to get out are things that I've already released, but for some reason there's pieces of like residue or parasites that are deep within, and I then realized, okay, I'm still holding and not holding on. There's these residue of these parasites that are still within me, and so that means that I need to do the work, whether that's exercising again, whether that's consuming some vitamin supplement to help the immune system fight off these parasites that are within the body. Because a chemical imbalance can cause us to not think correctly. It can cause us to have behaviors of lashing out on people, or being mad, or being emotional. Okay? I realized that I was emotional. And the underlining of that emotional was still hurt. Not pain, but hurt. Okay? So within this Knight of Cups, it's like I'm seeing that someone has learned their lesson from being recklessly not emotionally evolved, or someone being recklessly overly involved when it comes to their own emotions and not caring about anyone else's experiences of what they went through. So this is more so of someone saying, I'm coming in with a clean slate. Please allow me to fill your cup. It's like with the I did see the High Priestess. This deck is crazy. I keep turning it different ways. It's definitely clarifying that someone has been waiting with the High Priestess that revealed itself, but technically it was in reverse. So someone does not see this willingness. Someone's not able to see whether this is you or someone of your interest. Like, there's no common ground when it comes to how you present yourself. Okay, so I'm getting intimidation. Too many came out. Was that 5? I don't know. Also, just to do a little pause while I'm shuffling this deck up, to see what the situation is coming out of this Nine of Cups, of this person of interest that is is emotionally controlled. We have the King of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Wands. Yeah, someone is ready. Someone is ready to put in the work. Okay, I'm gonna put this back, but yeah, someone with the what was that? The King of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Someone is ready. Whoever this person that is ready, people that care about this person, they're saying, man, they're being coached. Someone's being coached on the sidelines. All right. Too many came out, but the Strength with the Five of Swords. Someone is so over. With the Five of Swords, someone is so over. Like, if I say I'm gonna do something and I don't do it, someone is so over it. It's like, if you tell me you're gonna do something and you don't do it, I'm not getting mad anymore. So it now makes another person bitter because their game is not working anymore. Here, yeah. You're willing to put the Six of Cups to give it to someone else. That's what it's telling me with this Knight of Cups. You're willing to, like, putting things to rest. Whoever this is doesn't want to put things to rest with the Four of Swords in reverse. Someone does not want to let go of the past. Just an FYI. And also, I was just thinking about 3, since this is Hotmess channel 3. When I think of 3s, I think of mind, body, and soul, especially pertaining to this cup. We have the Knight of Cups, and then with the Six of Cups, right? And with the Six of Cups, you've always been the bigger person. Whether if it wasn't transparent or not, you always have put people first. Okay? Now it's like you're stepping up and you're saying, no, I'm going to fulfill me. What you got? So say what? Listen, I'm telling you, go read so what, say what. All right. What is the situation for the listener? I don't even know why I be saying cross listener when this is not a specific reading, like specific element or zodiac sign. Anywho, we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. With this Two of Pentacles, it's literally saying, like, if you already know what comes with someone who is not focused on you, and they have already proven that they're not focused on you, or that they do not have time for you, or any type of commitment, they got a lot going on, or this is the need to look at everything that you're not the only one going through something. It's like everyone is going through some form of hot mess, but that's not being communicated. But we do have the Four of Wands coming out of the Two of Pentacles. Fire energy. You will be successful at fulfilling yourself here. And when you stop entertaining those who basically have nothing to give, or they don't have no obligation to making your situations better, with the Nine of Wands working your way up from the bottom to the top. The Nine of Wands is always, my troubles don't last always. Whatever this is, you're going to be able to, you're going to get through it. And you will be successful. This learning experience of whatever this hot mess is for the better good. Okay. And there's that Ace of Cups again. Yeah. You can decide who you want to show up for you. But these people who just make it very clear that they have no interest, they are definitely still going to come back around. It's like it works out in your favor. I can't remember what reading that was. Yeah. But now you've learned here of how much energy to give to people. That's what's beautiful. You went in within. All right. We have the Ace of Swords with the Six of Pentacles with the Chariot. All right. Backing that up with the Hermit, which is Virgo. Okay. Again, like truly like making a commitment to divine and being at truth and saying, yes, I am a work in progress. Yes, I am going to get through this. All right. And so with that being said, troubles don't last always.